Before we get started in today's video, guys, I want to give a shout out to comicsplusofmacan.com. Comics Plus of Macan have been generous enough to give me a sponsorship, and also generous enough to give you guys a coupon code on their website. Anything on comicsplusofmacan.com can be got 10% off using code TruePainGaming at checkout. Look at all the Digimon product they have here. They have the new starter decks. They have all the sets currently out in the English format. All of that, and you can get 10% off with code TruePainGaming. If you go to the home of Comics Plus of Macan, you can even see that we have Chilling Reign, the new sort Pokemon expansion. We have comic books. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything you could want at comicsplusofmacan.com. And don't forget to use code TruePainGaming at checkout for 10% off. What is up, DigiDestin? It's your boy TruePain Gaming back at it again with another Digimon video. Tonight we played in JoDobbi's local Legends tournament. Link to JoDobbi's Twitch in the description below, and his Discord will also be linked down there. Each week he does these tournaments, and I built this deck like 10 minutes before the tournament, and we played it, and we got 3rd place. So, yeah, it's not first place. Usually I like to make profiles on like first, but top 3 is pretty damn good. So we're gonna go over the deck profile for my red CresGarurumon deck. Starting off with eggs, we play 1 Koromon. I don't know how I feel about Koromon, because in certain situations this card feels better than Digimon, our other egg that we play 4 of. But most of the time, this card just feels better overall because it's giving you the 1k boost regardless, most of the time. But both eggs are just very good. Both of them do basically the exact same thing on giving us a 1k boost. But the Digimon's slightly better. Alright, onto our top end. We are playing 2 Millies. Millenniumon, again, is just a very good card against a lot of removal in the game, like Shine and red yellow. Like, it's gonna come back and your opponent's gonna have to deal with it twice. So Millie can be a really annoying boss monster for your opponent to deal with, and that's why I love him at 2. Then we're playing 4 CresGarurumon. This is our boss monster deck. He reboots, so that's really cool, having reboot in red. And then on play, reveal 1 card from the top of your deck for each card your opponent controls, and then play 1 of them if it's level 5 or lower. So the crazy part about him that I really like is if you guys are familiar with Vanguard, there's a card called Blonde Azel, and that's one of my favorite Vanguard cards of all time. And he feels very Blonde Azel. He's one of the only cards in Digimon that let you tutor. And it's very nice in red. Black doesn't really have a whole lot of things you can grab with him. It's usually meant for blockers in black. But red, you have like a lot of cool guys you can grab that'll do little neato things. So we play the 4 Cress. And then to round it off, 3 Gallantmons. I like this for the removal, but I also think the red set 1 War Greymon could also be very good here. Either one's okay. So the 3 Gallants, the 4 Crest, and the 2 Millies. Kind of want to fit Alter S into this deck, but I don't really know where I'd go with that. So maybe even Blitz instead of Gallant. There's quite a few combos you can test here. Then we have our 5s. We have 2 Skulls. Skull's one of the better cards you can grab off of Crest, because you can bring Skull out to kill a blocker, because on-play effects still do activate with Crest. And he's a level 5. Honestly, any level 5 is really, really cheap to get out because it costs you nothing. And then you can just go into like your Gallantmon next turn. 4 Lavo Garuramons. Lavo is just our 2-costed Digivolve. And then I'm going to play 4 Metal Greymons. This card is weird to me. I don't know how much I like it. I put it in here because in set 1 Gallantmon, you know this card was literally like such an MVP of the deck because your opponent can pass you to 1. Swing with him. If he lives, you go into a Gallant, get some removal. Or if you have another 5 on board, you go into Gallant, which is the Wombo combo here, right? Is to have Cress plus this dude plus another 5. This dude's going to swing, give you 3 memory, doesn't matter if he lives or dies. You actually don't even really need Crest, you just need another 5 off of Crest, so that's why I'm assuming you have another 5. And then you just drop Gallant on top of that 5, get a removal, and then if that 5 was dropped last turn with Crest, you can now swing with the Gallant. But again, this is probably one of the cards I would cut. Not too sure for what, maybe Groundramon. I don't know if there's any other level 5s with like good on play effects. but that'd be something to look into. So that's it for our 5s. We do play 10 5s. On to our level 4s, we play 12 level 4s. We play 4 Tyrannomons. Because he's like another really good pull off of, what's it called? Cress. Because he's a jammer in red. So that's pretty neato. You can go, oh, cool, I got Tyrannomon. Swing. One of the other things I like to do with Tyrannomon is he's only a 4 cost, so he's basically like a Vegemon. You can just play him. And then your opponent, this came up a game against Ulforce. We were playing for 3rd place, and the Ulforce player was all good, and he played a... What did he play? He played like a blocker down because I had him. So this card pressured him to play a blocker instead of going into like a Vidramon or a Vidramon 0. And then I basically just cheesed him by going into a Lava Garurumon. Like I didn't even swing with this just because they don't want that jamming to go off in most decks. For Dark Tyranno. Dark Tyranno is actually goofy because he's just the 1 cost to DigiClub. He's cheese. And then we play 4 CresGarurumon. CresGarurumon being our blocker. Not a whole lot about CresGarurumon to say. For our rookies, we're playing 14. We're playing 2 Baby Gallimon for the 1k boost if there's 5 more in trash. 4 generic 2-drops. I play Monodramon because against Omnimon, I don't really want to play Biomon. 4 Biomon. This is the Biomon that's on deletion during your turn, gain a memory. So he's cool because if you have a memory tamer out, you swing, crash, go to 4. Cool. Now you have a Cress or a Gallant, and it's still your turn. Then we play our 4 Agumon. This is the best red level 3, just giving you a generic 1k boost all the time. The 2k body's whatever because you don't really want him to die, but you know, if he does, he does. So that's it for our rookies. Onto our options, we only play 2 Gaia Force. I was testing it at 4, don't really like it at 4, so I'm playing it at 2. 2 feels right. Gaia Force is a card that, like, I tested Red Omni without Gaia Force, but Gaia Force seems so, like, necessary in red, just because this card shuts decks down. Period. End of conversation. And then to round our deck off, we play 3 Ties. 3 Tie. This is the most controversial card I play, I think. I think if I were to cut Gallimon, I would cut the Ties. Maybe one for like... Maybe like these 2 would become Alter S's. And then I would have 1 slot for like whatever. Maybe being a... I don't know. Kind of want to fit the Taiga engine in here too, like Taigas and Flower Cannons, so we can go into our Tyranno Rush easier and at a reduced cost. But Taiga, like the memory that you play this mostly for the memory, like you literally play it for no other reason. And because you play this for the memory, playing the Gallimon's good because it's a pop on a 6k less body. So I don't really know. I think if I were to play War Greymon over the Gallant, I would probably still play this card. So yeah. Maybe Blitz Greymon too still. So that's it for the deck profile though, guys. Like, it's a pretty simple deck. I've seen a few other builds of Red Cress. Notably though, some of them don't play the Jammer or the... What's it called? The, what's the level 5? Skull? And I think that's a bit weird because those are like your best targets off Crest, so I don't know why else you would play Crest, like if you're just going for vanillas. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck profile, guys. Hope you enjoyed this deck profile, 3rd place. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe, comment what you think about Digimon, all of that. So yeah, I'll see you guys around. Peace.